Skill to Lightmare here. Check it out, man. Got a couple of things to talk about, just as far as faith and things of that matter. But first, you know what I'm saying, hit the like, hit the love, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me at Skill the Lightmare, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all them things, you know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in with me, follow the YouTube. But yo, check it out. So as far as what we believe, of course am a believer of the most high God of heaven, the God of Israel, the God of the Bible. And I'm sure a lot of you are as well. The thing is just recognizing how that may sound to people when you are sharing your faith. Sometimes I feel that we don't actually take into account how that may sound to someone else. Now, what I mean by that, so just take, for example, you have people that will commonly go up to, some guy will go up to another guy like, hey, man, whatever you're going through, man, Jesus loves you. It's like, bro, you just going to sit here and come up and tell me that some other man loves me? Are you kidding me? Like, you know how that can sound to somebody? And it's like we just bank on the fact that because it's Jesus that it's okay and that it makes perfect sense. But just look at it from a different perspective. What if that same scenario, somebody's going, some dude going up to another dude like, hey, man, whatever you're going through, man, Craig love you, bro. And it's like, uh, what? Like, bro, I'm a grown man with bills and responsibilities, and like, you can't come up to me telling me that some other dude loves me. Like, that's creepy. Like, you and Craig can stay to yourself. Craig ain't done nothing for me. You can see how that can sound. Now, of course, I am convinced of the works and testimony of who we know as Jesus Christ, and what he's done in my life. But just conveying it to others, you have to be aware how it may sound. It may sound very odd or strange or silly or childish or even manipulative. Like, are you insulting my intelligence, bro? And so, but we bank on the fact that because it's Jesus that it's okay. Now take into account this as well. Sometimes we're out worshiping, congregating, crying out, showing reverence to the Messiah, and because it's Jesus, it's cool and fine and dandy. But just say again, people are onlookers looking like, man, they're wilding out. And it's, oh, Craig, oh, where would I be? And it's just this whole, just all over the nation, just these buildings and everybody in there just crying because of what Craig did for them. And it's like, yo, wow. Oh man, Craig got my grandma out the hospital, man. Like, I couldn't walk. And then, if it wasn't for Craig, my marriage has been put together back, and, all this stuff. And it's like, just imagine how that sounds. There's people that you tell, hey man, Craig got me off of drugs, man, and there was nothing I could do. I tried everything on my own merit, and it wouldn't work. And then Craig, he came through and he broke those chains. And it's like, okay, well, Craig sounds very noble. Where's Craig at? Let me meet him. I want to shake his hand. That's great. Oh well, Craig just lived in my heart, and he lived like in space, in on a throne. Like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. I'm a grown man. Who are you talking to? You know? So you guys just have to really take that into account, that it may sound silly that, I'm telling you, hey, Jesus died for my sins and now all my sins are forgiven. And it's like, hey, I'm telling people some dude died, this guy 2,000 years ago stopped breathing, and then 3 days later, he started breathing again. And now everything wrong that I've done disappeared. Yo, like understand how that can sound, you know, that 2,000 years ago, this guy, his breathing stopped, his organs shut down, what they call death, and then he defeated death, So it's like, now all the wrong things I've done, that things may people would frown upon, hey, it's gone, never happened, tossed into the sea of forgetfulness, all that stuff, because this guy died. That can sound rather odd, but understand how that sounds. There's people may have these views of what you believe, and you see nowadays, or really since the beginning of it, but people are walking away and really starting to question what they believe, and that's on them. I know what I believe. I know the again, the testimony that I have of the power and the chain breaking authority that the Messiah presented to me, and has done. The things he's done in my life. I'm very convinced and persuaded. But I just know that when I tell it to people, my testimony, I know how it can sound. So it's not, I don't need to be belittling people, or, hey, well, if you don't believe, then something wrong with you, or, you just don't have faith. And it's like, did you just hear what you told them about some imaginary friend in the sky, or some dude did this, and it's just a male figure, with a beard, and like, you know, you got to understand how that sounds, and be patient with people that may not get it. So understand these things. Hopefully this encourages you to really be patient with people, and just work with them. Don't write them off or say, hey man, you ain't getting it. I'm trying to tell you, Craig love you, and died some years ago, and everything zapped, all your wrong stuff is gone. Like, cool, bro. Craig got your grandma at the hospital, all that. So stay tuned, tapped in with me. Visit the website, skillthelightmare.com. Visit, my brand, favorite society.com. I'm a favorite. You're a favorite. We all favorites. You know what I'm saying? It's the tribe, it's the nation, it's the squad. We're all God's favorite people. And got the merch here, man. Hey, the single is out right now. Favor Faith Focus on iTunes, Spotify, all them platforms. It's by Skill the Lightmare. Favor Faith Focus, the hashtag. You know what I'm saying? We got the other, this here. It's sad that people would have to wear this these days, but people like to like sex traffic or kidnap or harm, or murder and all this stuff to other humans that are God's favorite people. So sometimes you need a reminder, our men, women, and children. So grab yours, really appreciate that if you rock it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it basic here, man. Remember to pray. Just remember to pray, man. Prayer is powerful. You know what I'm saying? All sizes. And then we got the total favor, man. So if you are walking in the total favor of God, you know what I'm saying, then this is how you would be mentally, spiritually, and physically, in a place of safety, kindness, and compassion. That's what favor is. It's a place. It's what we in. It's what we are. It's who we are. God gives his favor to us, and just be encased in that. You know what I'm saying? So um, again, favorite society.com, skillthelightmare.com. Stay tapped in, man. Appreciate it all. Follow, go through. I'm just getting my YouTube going, so there's older videos, there's some newer videos. I think I had my YouTube since it started, maybe 2005, 2006. But go through it, show some love, follow, subscribe, all that. Favorite society.com. Skill the Lightmare. Grace and peace.